that I've always wanted to touch on. And, you know, it lingered in my mind. I never really got the chance or really even thought it was important for me to ask certain questions about, you know, certain differences and certain beliefs that they got in the West Coast more than they got in the East Coast. And one of the things that's what I definitely wanted to stress was, you know, what did the word blood meant to them. So now, you know, I'm starting to say, my wheels are starting to turn it. So now I'm starting to be, you know, real inquisitive about the differences between their belief and ours. So he told me that, yo, the word blood doesn't mean nothing over here but blood. You know, also, I said, I want to know what each letter means in blood. Do you have a meaning to what you're banging for out there? And nah, we just blood, man. That's it. So there's no direction. There's no meaning to each word that we got over here. I said, well, over here in the East Coast, you know, the bloods means brotherly love, BL, double O, override oppression and destruction. I said, that's what blood means over here. Brotherly love, override oppression and destruction. That's what blood means over here. And I said, within each one of these words, BLOOD, means each struggle, each man's struggle. And this is the things that I have to keep professing about the difference. Now there's a big difference in words, you know, but these are the same words that they use, that we use, but in different meanings. And this is the differences. This is the differences. This is a total annihilation of differences. What they've incorporated throughout the years on the East Coast, that advanced, that escalated, became more of a West Coast culture. Yes. But it didn't start that way. Nobody in the world, it didn't start that way. We didn't incorporate these West Coast things from the beginning. It was a big difference. This is the only thing that I'm trying to say and try to relate to people in aspect. That's what it was. Flesh of my flesh. Bones of my bones. Yeah, OG Mack did throughout the years. But you gotta remember something about I'm gonna get to that. So early on in my stages, it's me becoming the blood. Was stages where there was no curriculum. There was no rules, regulations, things of that nature. There was just a struggle. It was just men who said enough is enough against the violence towards our race. It's pretty concerning of a Hispanic gangs like the Land Kings and the Yetas, and you know, I don't want to keep going back and forth with it, but this is what I had to explain to the West Coast of the blood, because they struggle was different from ours. Our journey was different from theirs. The way they came about, they started off banging against their brothers, and it was blood. It wasn't no other race. The Bloods out there in the West Coast banged on their own same kind. You know what I'm saying? That's how they started, whatever it was, and possibility that they went through. You know what I'm saying? You heard Lady Red? Now, what Lady Red said? Stone to the Billy, Maj, you heard? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so 420 word, so 420 thug. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, our differences is what even started off from the word was the big difference between the East Coast and the West Coast. I'm not gonna say East Coast, I'm represent East Coast, I represent New York. So, you know, when the word meant a difference to me at that time, you know, it wasn't in our blood and our thoughts to incorporate any type of West Coast walk, talk, characteristics or any of that stuff. I know. And then, we incorporate bandanas to red, because it meant blood. And see, a lot of people get this misconception. Yeah, we have the red bandanas, blood. We have bandanas for blood. We represent that blood. That blood, brotherly love blood. We represented that.